Okay, so first let me start by addressing that I had a whole script to this YouTube video. I had a, like, for my story, I had a whole script, but I high-key lost it. I don't know, honestly. I've looked for it all over. Like, my room's not even messy. I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. But now I'm just gonna be telling the story from the top of my head, I guess. But I just wanted to make sure it was done right, so I wrote a whole script, and I was gonna write another one, but it's gonna take way too long. My other one was pretty long, and I'm just gonna hope I don't stutter and I don't forget things while I'm telling the story. But yeah, the reason I'm doing this video though, like commentary, is because I was watching a video with Keemstar, which I'm pretty sure 95% of the people who click on this video know exactly who Keemstar is. He's a news channel on YouTube, and he did a interview with Leafy is Here, which I'm also sure a lot of you know who Leafy is Here. And he told Leafy that the commentary side, the commentary community on YouTube was dying out. And that sucked because I haven't kept up with YouTube in a while. But I know when I was bored and I had nothing to do on my weekdays, and like I was just like, I had nothing to do, I'd always just go on YouTube and just, watch some videos of people talking over some gameplay, and it was really relaxing and I liked it. So I'm actually gonna try to do something with this. See, hopefully where I get. And a fair warning, you guys are gonna tell when my voice cuts, cause I am gonna run out of things to talk about, cause I'm just slow. I'm just slow like that. I run out of things to talk about and I lose my train of thought, so it takes me a second to regain it. But yeah, let's get into the story actually, cause it's been 2 minutes and I haven't even started with the story. But the point of the story, or there's no point, but this story, it's about me and my Korean friend, which I'm not being racist, I just don't want to expose names. And he's cool with me calling him my Korean friend because he's the only Korean friend I have, and he's gonna know this story is exactly about him. I met him my junior year in my third period in a business application class. He was one of those people that just talk to you. I sat right next to him, and if it wasn't because of him, I was extremely antisocial before I met him. Like, extremely. I wouldn't talk to you. You could be my partner, and I wouldn't talk to you if you didn't talk to me. He talked to me. I forgot what he told me, but we just, like, we started talking, and then we became friends, and then we started, like, hanging out during lunch, and it was cool. But I was those people that I wouldn't talk to you if you didn't talk to me, and I can't keep a conversation going because I'd feel like it's awkward. I was just really antisocial, and that's I'm glad that's changed because I met my Korean friend. So thank you for that. But anyways, we were just sitting in the back of the class. We were just doing our assignment when he goes like, "We should go to McDonald's after school." I'm like, "Why not? Why not? Hell yeah!" So we go and we're just eating there after we order. And he has the brightest idea. He goes like, "Hey, you know what we should do?" I'm like, "What?" He's like, "We should do donuts with your car." I'm like, "Bro, I've never done donuts with my car." So I guess I was thinking about it. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Do I want donuts?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's go." Hell yeah. Now, I don't encourage stealing, but we did need trays for this little, let's call it this little stunt. We did need trays, so we did take some trays from McDonald's, which honestly is not a big deal. If I work at a fast food restaurant, if I saw someone stealing trays, I would not go out of my time to be like, "Hey, you can't take those." I really wouldn't. Like, it's just not worth it. You could get, like, what if the person stealing trays is like a thug and he's just like, "Hey, you can't steal trays," and then he knocks you the out right there. Like, it's just not worth it. It really isn't. I'm like, okay, I'll just let you take the trays. You do you, bro. I really don't care. And that's my manager's watching. If my manager's watching, I'd protect those trays with my life. After we got the trays though, we went to this little place that he showed me. Actually, it's a really cool place. It's just like one of those neighborhoods that aren't built yet. There's like no houses. It's just the streets. And you can tell people just go there just to do things with their cars, like donuts and drift corners, because there was tire marks everywhere. Honestly, it's really obvious what they do there. which was a really cool place, and that's where I go, or that's where I went, because they actually closed it down right now. Like, there's a gate blocking the entrance now, which sucks, but I guess they caught on. So yeah, we went there, and I backed my car onto the trace. Uh, and he just said, "All right, start doing donuts." I'm like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, just put the e-brake up, press the gas, and just spin. Like, just put the steering wheel all the way to the left or to the right." I did that, and it was crazy, bro. It was honestly fun. Honestly, if I can insert a clip, if I can find a way to insert a clip into the video, you guys are gonna be seeing it right now on the screen. But if I can, then I guess I couldn't. But it was honestly a really fun time. Except the aftermath. That's the main part of this story. What happened after? It what happened after made it not worth it. I had to pay for a new axle because it broke my axle. My right axle was broken. It was leaking, and as soon as I knew it was leaking, I was like, "Damn, it's gonna be expensive." The axle itself was around 80, really, really close to 90, which sucked. The implant or not implant, but I had to pay a mechanic to do it, which costed me even more. It was how much was it? I ended up paying. I ended up paying a lot. It was like almost 200, which sucked, but it was fun. I mean, I guess it was fun, but I don't know if it was worth. Those were 100 and something dollar donuts, so I I hope I enjoyed them as much as I could have, cause it wasn't worth it. Let's just put it like that. But I guess I guess there is a moral to the story, though. The moral to the story is if you're gonna do donuts, you better make sure you have around $300 to spare, cause it was it was expensive. But it was a fun time. It was honestly a really good day now that I think about it, cause I had nothing to do. I didn't have to go to work. I didn't have to do anything that day. I was just chilling, and it was honestly a fun time. I really enjoy hanging out with my Korean friend. He's really funny, and it was cool. But to a more serious type of the story, I mentioned at the beginning that I was kind of antisocial. Uh, I was really antisocial. Honestly, it got bad to the point where I wouldn't talk to people. I don't have many friends because of it, because I don't like meeting new people. I don't like till this day, I don't really like going to parties because parties just aren't for me. Too much people. I'd rather be at home watching Netflix with close friends and eating some pizza or some wings. That's me as a person. That's me. But I know how antisocial gets into your life, and it affects you. And you guys, if you guys are any of you guys watching this video right now, if you guys are antisocial, do yourself a favor and just try to go out, meet new people, step out your comfort zone, cause living inside your comfort zone isn't really living. It's just living in misery, if I'm being honest. But it's okay to go out and meet new people. It's actually really fun, and really it's crazy. Like, for example, I just went to a graduation party for a friend that graduated early. They threw him a graduation party. I met a doctor. I met people I didn't think I was ever gonna meet my whole life, and I just found it really interesting how we limit ourselves to who we get to talk to and what we get to do. Cause if I think about it, it's pretty cool getting to know other people. Cause it's like a whole new life. It's like a whole new story to something you never knew existed. It's really cool. You guys need to get into it. But let's end off this video. Honestly, if you guys enjoyed it, please listen to the credits and leave a like and subscribe, and just, you already know what we do, and peace, guys.